Meanwhile, at the Emirates Stadium, we've just seen Arsenal miss out on the chance to go 8 points clear at the top of the table. They've been held at home by informed Brentford. Now the dust has settled a little bit on that. What did you think of Arsenal's performance?
I thought Arsenal did what they tried to do. They tried to create chances for Saka on the right-hand side. You know, Martinelli didn't have a lot of joy as well today. You know, I thought Ødegaard was very much involved in the game, but I thought that Brentford were in and around them. They made it very difficult for them at every juncture they could. They forced Arsenal wide to cross balls in, which they were very comfortable in dealing with. And then when they had to break, they broke really well. They broke with precision. They broke with the ball going up to Toney, him holding up, and Buemo running off of him. They just caused problems. Then they got in on their full-back sides. It was a good performance from them. Very good performance from them.
You were knocking on the door in the first half, mainly, I suppose, through possession more than chances. But Leandro Trossad picking up his first goal for the club. I mean, that will mean something to him, won't it?
Well, that's what's got to happen. You're going to need goals from other places. And, you know, it wasn't happening for Martinelli in the first half. And what you need is something to happen off the bench. And this is why he's such a good signing, you know, because we know he's capable at this level. And, you know, he just sneaks in at the back there and gets the goal. When you look at it from this side, Gaffer, you could see, you know, as deep as he is, you look at the defender, he's here now. He's had a look there. So there's the space he's going to run into. One of the first times we actually got it done. And there's Trossard. And then he's not looking, Rasmussen. He's not looking for him. And this is a great ball from Saka. One of the few times we were able to get past them because we passed a little bit quicker. Great sharp movement there, good cross, and then bam. And they defended very well. So why we couldn't do that as often, because when we did, we were able to get through.
Yeah, I think it was built up from an overlap as well, and the space they created on that right-hand side. They found it hard to get behind Brentford. When they did, that's when they had their chances, strange enough. Great ball from Saka. And, you know, good wing play, two wingers, and the opposite winger's alive. He's alive, he's in that back post, and he only got to go asleep for a couple of split seconds and bang, it's in the back of the net. When you're playing Arsenal, that's the concentration levels that you need to see a 90-minute plus game out. But you've got to give credit to Brentford for coming back. But for now, for Arsenal, for me, this was always going to happen. They've lost to Everton. They've had a point, 2 points dropped at home where I think they were a little bit lucky. Brentford deserved to win today. Now it's a psychological game for them. They've got to have City now, who's their biggest challengers. This is really a real crossroads for Arsenal, whether they're going to go on and win the league.
Brentford had fired a couple of warnings, Glenn, in the first half. Did they get their just rewards here from Ivan Toney?
Definitely, definitely. Now, we weren't sure whether there was an offside here, but look at Pinnock. Pinnock had a great game for them. And his desire to win that ball above any other centre-back. Lovely little bit of movement. It's a great free kick round the back. Toney comes round the back. Let's have a look if this must be tight for offside. There's Pinnock. And this is touch and go.
You look at Nørgaard at the back.
Nørgaard is... Oh, dear.
I don't think they looked maybe at Nørgaard. They were looking at the foul or something.
They must have had a look, surely.
Because that was quite tight. That looked like something that was worth looking at.
Well, from the angle where the camera was there, he looked offside to me. But, you know, we don't know. We haven't seen the lines on that one. There's a question mark if they haven't gone and had a look at that.
They should have been having a look at that, to be honest.
OK, interesting. OK, when we come back on Matchday Live now, we'll be rounding up the days 4 of the game.
Level in the game. I think they've played pretty well and on that kind of counter-attack. When they do get forward, they're getting men forward. And I think Rico Henry has to hit the target there. He's actually caught his foot and I don't know how he's directed it away from the goal like that. But that was a good play from them, simply because they've got a good plan. They've been very patient, and this one for me is he has to score. There's no excuse. He has to hit the target. Doesn't hit the target there. He's got to hit the target. Look at that. You've got to get yourself over it. He's leaning back a little bit. That for me should be a goal as well. So that's two clear chances for me. This is a great strike from the man.
Yeah, it's a good strike. He's hit the target, and Ramsdale. But you look to them chances, and they've done really well on the break.
This one here, Gaffer, this is what they're about.
This is
for me.
Slip.
You know, long ball up to them. You know what I mean? He's won it well for me.
Should it have been disallowed?
I can't see the referee could see a foul in this. He slipped.
He slipped,
and that's what the referee's given. He's not looked again. They've got to look upstairs.
Is it the shirt pull here?
He's just trying to get past him.
Is that the shirt?
I don't think that's enough for him to go down like that.
I don't think the shirt pull has pulled him to the ground. I think his slip has gone. And I think Arsenal got away with one there.
Yeah, we did.
Not many clear-cut chances for Arsenal, but Martinelli has had an opportunity.
Yeah, it's very good vision there from Xhaka to head it back to him like that. But like you could see with this one, you really do have to get your technique right. You have to get You have to get over it. You look at him just leaning back there, just needed to lean forward and get through it with the strike. You see him just leaning back there, but a lot of good possession. But like you can see, Brentford know that they've got a very good chance in this game. But Arsenal need to punish them.
Yeah, OK. Let's go around the grounds and bring you up to date as to what's happened elsewhere at the King Power Stadium. Leicester 3-1 up against Spurs, for whom it started so well, Glenn.
Well, it did, yeah. I mean, this has been an open game. We've been watching this a little bit. Bentancur just onside, really tight. Didn't know much about it, but you've got to give credit to Leicester. They've come back. What a goal this is, Mendy.
Wow.
Kicked on top in that top corner, beautifully strike, nice balance, kept himself balanced, and Forster couldn't get across. But Tottenham look so open. This match is open. Look at them there. It's 2v1 all instantly, and Maddison, who just tucks it away on that near post. His body shape. Watch his body shape as if he's going to cross the goalkeeper.
Yeah, goes inside.
And then he tucks it just in that near post in.
Clever. Again. And like, it's so easy to get past Tottenham. It's like they've committed so many men fault. Why doesn't Eric Dyer make a challenge on him? Look how long he's had that ball.
Yeah.
You can't just stand off like that.
That performance from Tottenham is so un-Conte-like. The last thing you see his teams is get opened up like that too easy.
Bottom club Southampton against fifth bottom Wolves. We'll get to the goal in a second, but first, Mario Lemina picking up a yellow. That becomes significant, considering what happens less than 10 minutes later, because Southampton then scored through Carlos Alcaraz.
It's a good goal, to be honest. So it's a nice goal, because he has a shot here, and then there's a shot, and then he has to compose himself, and then bang. So it's a really good instinctive finish.
Good reactions.
Yeah. And considering where Southampton are on the table, and they've lost 8 of the last 9, they need to turn their season around. And then Lemina picks up his second yellow. And now, Glenn, if you're his manager and you pick up a second yellow through dissent, how would you react?
Well, he's going to the referee there. He spins and goes to the referee straight away as if he would have been fouled. Now, if you've been booked, you've got to play differently. You've got to talk. You can't talk to a referee like that if you've been booked. And you can't make tackles. You've got to stay on your feet. And you see it time and time again. Once you've been booked, you've got to play differently.
Absolutely.
Fulham, without a win in 3, 1-0 up against Nottingham Forest. How about this goal from Willian?
That's a beautiful goal, Gaffer. He's got to show him down the line.
Oh, look.
But like, he makes Willian come back in. He's got that brilliant little rush, and then that's class.
That is top quality.
He's got to show him outside. He's got to show him outside.
But even though, Ian, he has gone outside, but he's so good at
coming back.
Oh, look at that. And then to put it in the top corner.
It's brilliant.
It's gone to ground. It's brilliant play, to be honest.
Class, isn't it? Absolute class. Beautiful.
He's enjoying his time at Fulham.
Yeah.
He's playing very well for Fulham, actually. I don't know what happened at Arsenal, really. He's still showing he's such a good player.
Yeah.
Fulham nearly went 2-0 up. This would have been some goal had it gone in from Bobby de Cordova-Reid.
Hell of a strike. Hell of a strike. Oh, my word. If that goes in the top corner, I think it'd have even outdone Williams.
Yeah. He's having a good season, Bobby de.
Fulham are, though, don't they?
They've got a lot of players who are on good form at the minute. That's why they're doing as well as they are.
The other game at half-time is Brighton 0, Crystal Palace 0, and that's very much the case.
ميسي ينافس مبابي وبنزيما على جائزة أفضل لاعب في العالم. سينافس الأرجنتيني ليونيل ميسي المتوج بلقب كأس العالم لكرة القدم مع منتخب بلاده في نهاية العام الماضي والفرنسي كيليان مبابي زميله في باريس سان جيرمان، والذي سجل 3 أهداف في نهائي قطر 2022 على نيل جائزة أفضل لاعب في العالم لعام 2022. وأعلن الاتحاد الدولي لكرة القدم الفيفا يوم الجمعة القائمة المختصرة التي تضم 3 لاعبين، والتي شملت أيضا الفرنسي كريم بنزيما لاعب ريال مدريد، والإسباني والذي لم يشارك مع منتخب بلاده في نهائيات كأس العالم الماضية بسبب الإصابة. وضمن قائمة المرشحات ال3 لنيل جائزة أفضل لاعبة في العالم الإنجليزية بيت ميد لاعبة أرسنال، والأمريكية أليكس مورغان، إضافة لإسبانيا أليكسيا بوتياس لاعبة برشلونة. كما أعلن الفيفا قائمة المرشحين لنيل جائزة بوشكاش لأجمل هدف في العام، ومن بينهم البولندي مارسين أوليكسي لاعب فارتا بوزنان بهدفه في مرمى ستال ريزيرز في الدوري البولندي. والفرنسي ديمتري بايي لاعب أولمبيك مارسيليا بهدفه في مرمى باوك اليوناني ضمن بطولة دوري المؤتمر الأوروبي. كما ينافس البرازيلي ريتشارليسون بهدفه في مرمى منتخب صربيا في كأس العالم بقطر 2022. وسيقيم الفيفا حفلا خاصا لتوزيع جوائز الأفضل في باريس يوم 27 فبراير الجاري.